Go ahead.
Walking In's a song, it's kind of a culmination of all of our musical tastes, and it kind of sculpted itself within the year of us coming out with our new record. It has a lot of different personalities that each of us kind of holds our own in the song. And for me, I don't know if I speak for the rest of the band, but it's my favorite song to play. So
It's definitely one of them.
Yeah, it's a fun one to play.
What are you guys going to be like? No, I hate that.
No, it's a terrible song.
It's a terrible choice.
My least favorite part of the set is.
I dread playing it.
It's the last time you guys are ever going to play it. So thank you for that. Talk to me about the vibe of the EP. I mean, we're a week away from it coming out, right?
Yeah. I mean, this EP was like really like a four-way effort between everybody in the band. We did it up here in New York. Had a lot of fun doing it.
Now, you guys are from New York originally? I know you're not, because I can tell your accent's a little bit
We're
different.
from all over the place.
Yeah?
Ed's from England, Dan's from Long Island.
I'm from Pelham, which is like 20
Nice.
minutes out of here.
We
Cool.
formed as a band in Brooklyn,
Yeah, but
and then
I'm
we
from
just-
Georgia, and then, yeah. We all met in school.
But you did the totally opposite thing, where you lived in Brooklyn and then you moved
Yeah,
to
it wasn't gonna
Nashville,
work.
right?
Yeah,
It's
too
just felt.
expensive.
It was just one of those things that it felt like it was the right move, the right place to be at the right time. So we just pulled the trigger on it. And
So, I mean, do you feel the Nashville influence, like,
Absolutely.
on the record? I don't even know what that means.
Well,
well, the record, this record,
Yes, this sounds
We didn't live
totally
there.
Nashville.
this record in particular was written before we moved to Nashville.
but
Okay.
we visited Nashville before.
We did
and, like,
visit,
Really
so-
like the vibes there.
Yeah, and Walking In itself has kind of more of a Nashville vibe, you could say. The record's more of a representation of the journey we took forming and living in New York and then finally moving to Nashville.
I would say that the move is actually like almost a representation of our sound, because the second record that we are putting out, that we recorded, it was tailored a lot more to the Nashville like rock and roll crowd, a little bit of Southern influence and a whole lot of rock and roll. It's kind of different than what's going on in Brooklyn right now. So
What is going on in Brooklyn right now?
Nothing.
I don't think Brooklyn knows what's going on. I don't have a clue.
We never really fit in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I mean, we were.
Everyone fits in Brooklyn.
But we were like we formed in Brooklyn, and like, I guess like early on people labeled us as a Brooklyn-based band, but whenever we play in New York, we always play in Manhattan. I mean, we played Brooklyn like twice, I think.
Yeah.
But
Isn't it funny that if you live in Brooklyn, you're a Brooklyn band?
yeah.
Like, just automatically, you're a Brooklyn band.
Yeah, even though like,
We're still a Brooklyn-born band.
Yeah.
but none of us are from Brooklyn.
I could,
Yeah.
I
We
could
still
sense
use-
the
we
Brooklyn
still use that
accent.
term.
So talk to me about, I know you guys are from all over, and I'm going to do the shittiest of segues right now, so just bear with me. But, so Kansas, right?
Yeah.
The founding member of Kansas just randomly listens to your record.
Yeah. So.
And
yeah.
talk me through it. Because, I mean, Kansas is big for me just because I'm a big old school fan, and,
Right.
the funeral scene for Dust in the Wind
Yeah, that's actually,
is amazing.
Yeah, we actually posted that scene on our Facebook when we announced our first Kansas
Yeah.
show.
I mean, they have other great songs, but I mean,
Yeah.
like honestly, if you just write that song, you should just feel like accomplished. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter about the other
It's gotta
songs.
feel good waking up in the morning.
I think there's what is it?
I
There's
wrote that song.
Went to the horse with no name. Isn't that another one?
carry on, my wayward son.
I'm totally. I like totally screwed that up. It's probably some other band.
Yeah.
It's probably some other band with a city for.
I think that's America, actually. I think Horse of No Name might be.
Who's it?
I think it's Cat Stevens.
It's not.
No, it's not Cat
I
Stevens.
think it's America.
It's America. You're right.
It's America.
You're right.
That's right.
So sorry, Kansas.
So it's a name.
So the guy
Yeah,
from
so
Kansas
what
is
happened-
gonna watch this and he's gonna be like, that fucking bastard. I didn't write that song. All right, go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
well, Dan and I were just sitting in our apartment one day, and like I got an email from Phil, the drummer and like founder of Kansas, and he was like, "Hey, like, I got your record and I really like it," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the manager and founder of Kansas. We sold 30 million records." I'm like, "This is the coolest fucking email I've ever gotten."
Wow.
So
I mean, he thought it was a joke email to start with.
yeah, then he's like, he explained who he was, and he was like, "Yeah, like."
But if you're gonna joke, I mean, you're not gonna joke.
No, I like.
I mean,
yeah.
that was a joke in itself.
Yeah.
Kind
You
of
were
just a
joking
bad
about the
just a
joke.
bad one.
But you know what? That's a very creative prankster who like thinks up like.
Out of all bands too.
I'm the founding member of Kansas, the band that didn't play that song that I just said before. Yeah, and now you're going on the road with those guys.
Yeah, we've been doing a bunch of shows with them, and they've been awesome. It's helped us like gain a lot of new fans and get experience playing bigger venues.
I think that's the biggest thing is the huge stages. I mean, obviously, we've only been around for almost 2 years now. Going from the small clubs to those humongous stages is like, at first it took a lot of getting used to, not really to fill up the stage. We're all just like used to sitting there like
In one room facing each other.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then to go on there and have to kind of adapt very quickly to filling up a whole stage, that was, I think that is actually the biggest thing that helped us bond as a band, was going through that journey together and trying to figure out how we were going to look the best, sound the best, and really try and connect with all kinds of fans, because Kansas fans, the demographic of Kansas fans is like...
I was gonna say, I mean, it's perfect because you're probably getting, you know,
we're
fans and then their kids and maybe their kids. So
Yeah, I was going to say it too.
yeah.
Yeah.
You put it elegantly.
It's a very interesting demographic, and we get polarized. Like, we've heard people coming up to us saying they absolutely loved what we did, and then like recently, like our parents are in the crowd. They're hearing people going like, "These guys suck. Why are they opening? This is a terrible band." And so
You're like, America should be opening up. For
yeah,
I can see that.
like, it's a whole wide array of things. You know, like some guy wrote on our Facebook
Yeah.
page after a Kansas show. It's like we played Tennessee or something like that. It's like, beautiful theater, shit band.
But
We're like,
I think I'm
cool, bro. Thanks for writing on our page.
yeah, I mean, it's a nice statement, I guess.
Hey,
you know,
he took
well
the time to find us.
Well, yeah, well put. I mean, if you went through that trouble, at least you resonated somehow, even
Yeah.
if it's
That's all you
negative.
could ask for.
Fuck that guy. So anyway, what's the rest of your summer look like?
Just a bunch of tour dates. I mean, we're going back to Nashville tomorrow, playing in Nashville and Atlanta this coming weekend.
Down to Jacksonville, up to Savannah,
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Up and everywhere, man.
There's a lot of Southeast at the moment, then, you know, see what happens after that.
Sweet. Well, good luck, guys.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.